UFOs over Mexico City are still increasing. A Sightings investigative team continues to monitor events in Mexico and collect new videotapes of bizarre aircraft. And now a commercial airline pilot, Captain Raimundo Ruano, has agreed to come forward with his own harrowing account of a near miss with a UFO. It was what commercial pilots call a milk run. In this case, a routine short-distance flight from Guadalajara to Mexico City. But in July of 1994, Captain Raimundo Ruano's routine was unexpectedly interrupted.
My landing gear was in transit, barely down. I'm making my turn when I felt a very hard hit. At that moment, I didn't know what it was. I had never felt a heat as strong as this.
Captain Ruano put in an emergency call to the tower. The supervising controller ordered Ruano to fly by the tower for a visual inspection of the aircraft. Because the landing gear appeared to be down and locked, the captain was given clearance for an immediate emergency landing.
Immediately, maintenance checked the airplane and found that the shock absorber was torn off.
It was clear that there had been a collision, but with what?
After I landed the airplane, I contacted radar control, and they told me that at the moment I was making my turn, there were two UFOs. I probably crossed my path with theirs, and that's when I declared myself in emergency.
That day was July 28th. It was 9 o'clock when I received many calls. I then called the tower control to tell them there is a big UFO in this area of the city. And they said, thank you very much, and that was it. An hour later, the people from the tower of control called us, excited. Well, you said it was a UFO. We just have an accident of a DC-9, and we had to have an emergency landing. The pilot is coming. He wants to talk to you.
Journalist Jaime Musson has heard many first-hand accounts from pilots who have had unexplained encounters with UFOs. But Captain Ruano is the first commercial pilot in Mexico willing to risk his professional reputation and publicly state what he experienced at the helm of the DC-9.
In the next 10 days, we have 6 sightings of pilots going, almost landing in Mexico City. They have these sightings.
Air traffic controllers have also made sightings, in the air and on radar. Sightings interviewed 2 controllers at Mexico City Airport. While they refused to speak on camera, they did supply us with this radio transmission between the Mexico City Tower and a commercial airliner. Sightings has uncovered several instances where unidentified craft have posed a serious threat to inbound aircraft. Why is this threat being ignored by aviation officials?
In many ways, they are connected to the FAA in the United States. And that's one reason they are worried, because in your country, this is a difficult matter. This is a very delicate matter.
Well, if I were a pilot, I'm not sure I would want to complicate my life by making a report either.
Aeronautic engineer Richard Haynes has been collecting first-hand accounts of pilot sightings for more than 20 years.
I have commercial cases from almost every country of the world, by the way. Military sightings, test pilot sightings, like the X-15, for instance, and NASA kind of test aircraft, and also private pilots.
Although the Mexican government is aware of the UFO flap active here, their action has been limited.
What we are doing now, the pilots, is to be more attentive in coordination with radar control.
Because government cooperation is lukewarm, tower controllers and the Mexican Association of Pilots are seeking their own safe solution A mid-air collision between a commercial aircraft and a UFO is a real possibility they must avoid. Sightings will continue to update you on further developments in Mexico City. Cindy.